For over 50 years, public broadcasting has represented one of the most successful public-private partnerships in the country. It's played an essential role in educating and informing American public through television and radio programming for children and adults alike. PBS's childhood educational content, which is known for shows like Sesame Street, Reading Rainbow, The Magic School Bus, has helped generations of American children develop skills in literacy, science, math, and social studies. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us. As yet another government funding deadline looms next week, I want to draw your attention to an issue that could have an enormous impact on millions of American families. The funding bill proposed by the House of Representatives zeroes out funding for Corporation for Public Broadcasting, the umbrella agency that provides direct grant support for PBS and NPR. For over 50 years, public broadcasting has represented one of the most successful public-private partnerships in the country. It's played an essential role in educating and informing American public through television and radio programming for children and adults alike. PBS's childhood educational content, which is known for shows like Sesame Street, Reading Rainbow, The Magic School Bus, has helped generations of American children develop skills in literacy, science, math, and social studies. For the 21st year in a row, Americans have ranked PBS and its member stations as the most trusted media institution in the country. And many parents rank PBS childhood education content as the most trusted resource for preparing children for school. In addition to childhood educational content, the Corporation for Public Broadcasting also offers the largest nonprofit GED program in the country. It has worked to improve graduation success rates among Blacks and Latinos throughout the American Graduate Initiative, and it has long provided high-quality historical and scientific content through television programs like Nova and documentary series like Ken Burns' The Civil War. CPB has also helped inform the public through unbiased factual news reporting through television programs like PBS NewsHour and NPR's Morning Edition and All Things Considered. And it's played an essential role in public safety, offering local first responders data casting services and supporting emergency alert systems throughout the country. The Corporation for Public Broadcasting supports more than 1,500 locally owned public television and radio stations across the country. Many of these stations are located in the more rural areas and are often among the only local television and radio stations left for residents in those communities. Should funding for CPB be cut, the consequences could be especially detrimental to these more rural stations, many of which have been warned that they could be forced off the air. And if cuts like these continue, they could potentially jeopardize many of the programs that millions of Americans know and love. The role the public broadcasting plays in our society cannot be overstated, and it's why I'm fighting to protect it for future generations. This week, I'm sending a letter to the Senate appropriators calling for $575 million in federal funding for the Corporation for Public Broadcasting in this year's government funding package. Thankfully, this is an effort that has bipartisan support. I'm working with Senator Dan Sullivan of Alaska on this vital mission. Thomas Jefferson once wrote, "Whenever the people are well informed, they can be trusted with their own government." And making sure that Americans have access to high quality news and education content is crucial for the success of our democracy. I will keep working with my colleagues in Congress to protect the programs made possible by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, and I'm happy to take questions.
Hi, Senator. Alex Galt here from the Watertown Daily Times. We've had something related to this pop up. Our local congressperson, Elise Stefanik, has taken issue with our local NPR station, NCPR, and has argued that NPR should be defunded because she sees it as a political operation. That's something that other Republicans in the House have reiterated as well, more of the conservative members. I'm just curious what you make of that argument and the position that some Republicans in the House have taken that NPR and PBS are somehow political operations.
That's absurd. And as a young mother, I'm sure that Elise has used many programs on PBS for her child. And so I think it's just a very small segment of the argument. I think the rest of the country and a lot of bipartisan support believe that this is good for the country. The data shows 35 for 35 years, Congress has supported advancing appropriations to insulate this from politically motivated interference. So it's been bipartisan for a long time. It's bipartisan now, and I think she's wrong.
Thank you so much.
Any other questions? Okay, thank you guys. Thank you for participating. If you have anything else, ask Isha or Evan. Thanks.